Hello everyone, my name is Jack Murphy, and this is the 11th video I'm making on my dividend portfolio, where I go over what stocks have been paying me dividends, what stocks I've been buying and selling, what are my best performers this month, and what are my worst performers this month. So that is what you have to look forward to today. So let's get started. What are my dividend payments? My first dividend payment was my biggest in January from Altria Group, where I got $2.82. My second dividend payment was from Main Street Capital, where I got 45 cents. My third dividend payment was from Realty Income, everybody's favorite monthly payers, and I got 93 cents. Almost that $1 a month landmark, but still excited to get the 93 cents. My fourth dividend payment was from Prospect Capital, ticker symbol PSEC, and I got 85 cents. My fifth dividend payment was from SPHD, my low volatility ETF, and I got 58 cents. My last dividend payment was from JP Morgan, ticker symbol JPM, where I got $1.14. So this means my total dividend income for January was $6.77. Not bad, but my new average monthly income for the next 12 months is now $9.73, and the next 12 months projected dividend income is $116.80. That is crazy. If I were to not put any money into this account for another year, I'd get $116.80. If you've been paying attention to the market overall, you'll know that January was a pretty good month, and you can definitely see that in my portfolio. I had a very green month, and almost all of my stocks had positive returns this month, except for three. So I'll go over my three biggest losers and three biggest winners right now. My third biggest loser in my account was Procter & Gamble. If you watched my last video, you know that it is a new position, but that is okay. It has plenty of time to recover, and I have time to buy more. So it went down 5.44% this month. The second biggest loser in my account was 3M, where I was about negative 5.8% this month. That is unfortunate. 3M has been my biggest loser in my account in general. Maybe I'll pick a little more for the long term while it's down. You can't win everything. My number one biggest loser this month was Johnson & Johnson, or I was down negative 7.98%, about 8%. Another new position, if you watched my last video, I bought it in December. Unfortunate again, but I didn't have too much money in it this month, so plenty of time to recover and plenty of time to dollar cost average. Those were my three biggest losers. Fortunately, those were the only three stocks that were negative in my account. So now I'll go over the three biggest winners. The first biggest winner, my third highest performing stock this month, was Lowe's, where I got about positive 7.58%. My second biggest winner in my account was Apple at a positive 15.47%. That is really great to see. Positive 15% in 1 month doesn't happen often. So it's when you see it, especially in a company like Apple, you feel really good. My number one stock with the highest returns in the month of January was Target at a positive 17.7%. That is really great because I've been buying Target while it's been going down, so I'm finally seeing some rewards of my dollar cost averaging, and I hope you are too, because I've talked about Target on my YouTube channel before, so it is great to see this being the number one performer in the month of January. Here are all the returns for each individual stock in my account. If you want to pause and read all of them, go ahead, but I'm going to move on with the video. Before I talk about all the stocks I put money into this month, I'm going to go over a new position I added. I'd be really surprised if anyone watching is not familiar with this company, and that is Pepsi. Pepsi is a new position I added to my account because I thought it was on a good deal, relatively, to buy in, and I wanted to get it into my account because it is such a big company that's just such a great investment long term. I'll feel comfortable holding this for the rest of my life, and I think it is worth just buying now and dollar cost averaging. As you can see, these are my January contributions, starting with SCHD, $75. Charles Schwab ETF is something I like to purchase every month now, just because it is my favorite ETF, and I think ETFs are an important part of my portfolio. So $75 into that. Verizon, Apple, and Intel, as you can see, are all $20. I put, just wanted to put a little more money into these positions because they were small None of them were at like particularly amazing values, but I like to dollar cost average into these every once in a while. Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble, put $45 into both of these positions. If you were watching my video from last month, you know that these are new positions, and I was just trying to bring those up a little bit. So yeah, $45 into each of those. And then finally Pepsi, $50. That is a new position as of this month because I just really like the company. I think it's something you cannot go wrong with holding in your account. So I wanted to add a lot right away, and then I'll keep dollar cost averaging to this into the future. My total added this month was $275. In January, I contributed about $250, and then I had about $25 in buying power just left in my account, so I was able to add $275 this month. So it is now February. What are my plans for this month? What am I going to do? I actually want to sell some positions in my account. I want to clean it up a little bit. There are 3 positions I want to get rid of. Those are Main Street Capital, Prospect Capital, and SPHD, which is the low volatility ETF in my account. Basically, I feel like these 3 positions are not necessary in my account. I think I could have money in just better stuff. I don't really understand Main Street Capital enough, so I shouldn't really be investing in it. Prospect Capital is probably the riskiest position I have, and the point of this portfolio is not to have a lot of risk. And then SPHD, not SCHD, just really isn't the best ETF I could have. I'll talk about what ETFs I'd rather have in a second. So yeah, those are just reasons why I want to clean those out of my account. So after I sell these, I'll have about $377 extra to just add to stuff on top of about the $250 I'll contribute in February. So what am I going to do? I'm probably going to put them into a new ETF and also SCHD. I don't know if I want to add JEPI, which a lot of people have been talking about, VTI or VOO. These are all 3 ETFs I'll probably end up owning eventually. I don't know if I want to buy more of one this month. I haven't really decided yet. Let me know what you think in the comments. And after that, I'll probably just keep dollar cost averaging into some of the individual stocks in my portfolio. In the month of February, it looks like I'll be getting paid from 6 different companies. The reason it is more than that on right now is because I still have some of the positions I planned on selling, and they all were going to pay me in February. So if I don't sell them before I get the dividend, then sure, I'll get the dividend. But for the purpose of this video, I'll just not count them. So in no particular order, I'll start. Apple is going to pay me, Lowe's is going to pay me, Realty Income, then Procter & Gamble, Starbucks, and Verizon. So as of now, those are going to be my only payments, but I may sneak in one of the payments from the company I will sell. That is all I have today. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, check out all the other dividend income videos on my channel. You can see the progression of almost a year now, how much my account has grown and how my dividends have grown. And if you haven't already, start your own dividend portfolio. Grows quick. Peace.